You know that moment when you see that shining three-pointed star on the hood of a car? You don't even have to think. You just know what it means. It's not just a car, is it? It's a message, a statement about power, about wealth, and about engineering that's as close to perfect as it gets. This is the story of Mercedes-Benz, the car that became a global symbol of having made it, and how it turned the simple idea of motion into the ultimate icon of success. Our story starts way back in the early 1900s with two names, Carl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler. These two guys were innovators who didn't even know each other, but they shared the exact same obsession: to give motion to mankind. Think about it. Benz built the world's first ever automobile. Meanwhile, Daimler was busy creating the first high-speed engine. Then, in 1926, their companies merged, forming Daimler-Benz AG, and just like that, a new era was born. Now, the name Mercedes, that actually came from the daughter of an Austrian businessman, Emil Jelinek. He believed his racing cars deserved a beautiful name, so he named them after her. And that name, Mercedes, quickly became a word that meant elegance, precision, and success. Then in 1909, Daimler came up with a brilliantly simple design: a three-pointed star. Each point stood for a bold ambition: to dominate the land, the sea, and the air. It was a symbol of total engineering mastery. You see, while other car makers were chasing profits, Mercedes was chasing perfection. They were the ones who pioneered things we take for granted today, like the crumple zone, fuel injection, and anti-lock brakes, decades before they became standard. The S-Class, especially, became the ultimate badge of honor. For so many people, the day you owned an S-Class was the day you knew you had officially made it. Their motto says it all: the best or nothing. For Mercedes, good enough was just never good enough. And soon, from world leaders to rappers, movie stars to millionaires, everyone wanted the same thing: to be behind that star. Because driving a Mercedes wasn't just about the drive. It was about the arrival. It's that feeling when you pull up and everyone notices. It told the world you didn't just buy a car, you bought respect. Even governments understood this. Mercedes became the official car of presidents, royals, and billionaires. It was built not just for speed or comfort, but for presence. In pop culture, the Mercedes star became a status code. You hear it in songs by Jay-Z, Kanye West, Burna Boy. They all talk about it. The brand became a lifestyle symbol, a look that says elegance, dominance, and class. From the timeless S-Class to the beastly AMG G-Wagon, that Mercedes star speaks a universal language, a language of power and taste. But as we know, status doesn't stay the same forever. The world is moving towards electric cars and sustainability, and Mercedes is evolving right along with it. The new EQS proves that luxury doesn't need to roar anymore. It can whisper. But even in total silence, the star still shines the brightest. So why does it matter so much? Why this car? Because Mercedes doesn't just sell you a vehicle, it sells you validation. It's an emotional purchase, a quiet nod to everything you've achieved. In a world obsessed with appearances, the Mercedes star says everything you want it to say without you ever speaking a word. 100 years ago, Carl Benz built the first car. Today, his name is still whispered whenever someone pulls up in a Mercedes, because this brand isn't just built from metal. It's built from legacy, from prestige, and from the quiet, undeniable power of success. When that three-pointed star catches the light, it doesn't just reflect the sun. It reflects everything you've worked for.